Smith along with Eric Katz and Mike Leifenhagen. And we're going to talk about some College of DuPage football. Will take on Georgia Military Institute. First of all, Eric, what are the keys to victory in this one?
Well, for College of DuPage, Kyle, you got to hold on to the football and keep defensive tackle Blake Robbins out of the backfield. This season, he has 5 forced fumbles against running backs. And also, you got to stop Javon Robinson. Just a season ago, that man rushed for 2,300 yards and 34 touchdowns. That's a combination of O.J. Simpson and LaDainian Tomlinson combined. And also, special teams has to play its best game of the year. There can't be any over snaps or blocked field goals. They must be on their game today against the 16th ranked Georgia Military. Also, COD is playing at the friendly confines of Bob McDougall Stadium, so they should have the home crowd behind them.
Yeah, obviously the home crowd will be a big one in this one at COD. Beautiful day today, 75 degrees. There shouldn't be any clouds or rain today. Question to you, Mike. Weather conditions always a factor in a football game, but we don't have them today. So do you think it'll get hot at all for the players today?
Oh, it's going to get very hot on this field today. The temperature is always at least 10 to 15 degrees higher on this turf, just from us being right under the sun, midday, about 1 o'clock. So it's going to be a hot one, kids. Players will have to stay hydrated. Hey, stretch out really well. Stay as warm as you can and be alert and be aware of everything. They should have Gatorades on the sidelines and everything like that. Trainers should have waters in their hands for timeouts or any time of downtime for a team that has to go through any type of break. I'm telling you, it's going to be an exciting one. We have no wind. We could have a pass game or a run game. Be successful today.
You talked about the pass game. Quarterback for COD is Zach Mahoney. Do you think he's going to have a big day today against the Georgia Military Institute?
Hey, I'm going to tell you, he's going to see the fastest defense he will ever see this year, besides playing against Iowa Western and Trinity College. But I'm telling you, this defense is on point. These players know what system they're going to run, and they know how to get flashy with what they want to do with their athleticism. But I'm telling you, if he makes the right reads and right throws and wants to be poised in the pocket, he should be okay. Lead his team and be a leader for his offense.
Obviously, you can't just have a passing game. Got to have a running game. Do you think that the running backs will have 100 yards or more today?
I'm going to tell you, they're going to have to run with their shoulder pads low, and these offensive line has to be the rock and soul of this team today. The defensive line for the defense, too, I'm telling you, it's going to be a crazy game, but I feel like they can get it figured out. They just have to know their system, know what their coaches are calling, and get it done.
And now we shift gears here to Eric here. As College of DuPage, they were in the top 20, but they lost that tough game to Iowa Western. Big game today for Georgia Military Institute. Do you think they could win that one and get back into the rankings?
Well, for starters, Kyle, it was Iowa Central they lost to. And also, I believe if they can play their best football of the year, because after next week, it's a tough road ahead, as after this week, they go on the road and play the number 4 ranked team in the country, Trinity College. And also, after the bye week, they go on the road again and play the ever-so-tough Iowa Western, who are currently the 2nd ranked team in the nation. If they can win this game today, it will be a huge momentum boost. I'm excited for them, especially since Georgia Military is facing the toughest defense they're ever going to face all year long. COD's defense is currently ranked number 4 in the nation. And if COD can shut down Javon Robinson and force them to pass, they should have no problem, because this year they have only allowed an average of 74 yards passing. They have a great passing defense, and Javon Robinson is going to have a hard time finding the holes quickly, especially with the defensive line consisting of Chuck Tighe and Travell Smith.
Today is the first homecoming game in COD history in 40 years. Eric, what is the atmosphere like today near Bob McDougall Stadium?
Well, outside of Bob McDougall Stadium, there's plenty of tailgating going on, and so fans are getting ready for the game.
That's all we have. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. You're watching the COD pregame show on Villa Park Television.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
Welcome back to the COD pregame show. I'm Kyle along with Mike and Eric, who will be doing the play-by-play and color duties today for the radio broadcast. And we talked about it a little bit before the break about the 40th anniversary of the last homecoming that was at COD. Mike, why don't you talk to the audience today about what's going on before the game?
Man, it's an exciting day today. A lot of our alumni from not even just football, but the faculty at COD wanted to come together and show their appreciation for this football team and just for this school. As you can see, we have great facilities here, Kyle, and it's amazing that I'm happy that I get to go here and just experience what's going on today. We have a lot of inflatables for the kids going on, free tailgating, free food, there's bags, there's raffle tickets, whole bunch of stuff today. Hopefully people can come out and enjoy this experience and enjoy a great day of football.
It's going to be a great day indeed. Like we said before, 75 degrees and no rain. Obviously, Eric, you're a big football guy. You've gone tailgating before. What's your favorite tailgate activity?
Well, I'd probably say my favorite tailgating activity, Kyle, is probably the food and the socialization and also just the fun in general. I enjoy doing tailgating. I've done it before when I went to a Northwestern game years ago. And I also did it about a few years ago when I went to a Chicago Bears and Kansas City Chiefs game. Always a blast, always a fun time.
The Bears play the Packers tomorrow. That should be a good one. And we have 96.3 FM in the house and also an Army unit from Sycamore, Illinois. They deployed in 2009 to Afghanistan. The National Guard, A Battery 20122. They fight for our freedom, Mike. Isn't it great just to see that they showed up today for this football game?
It's awesome that they showed up for this football game, Kyle. I love this type of game and atmosphere where teams, the away teams, want to bring something to the away game to make them feel at home. And for this, after every touchdown or any type of excitement, that is going to go off. This is going to blow our ears away because I'm telling you, we're not a big stadium, so it's really going to echo here at COD when that cannon goes off.
Same question, Eric. How do you feel and how awesome it is that this Army unit all the way from Sycamore, they deployed in Afghanistan, they're coming to the game today, they're here, they're just right behind us, right near the scoreboard. How awesome is it for them to be here today?
Well, one thing, they don't have to be here. They paid their dues to our country going to Afghanistan, Iraq, and possibly Syria and whatever is going on in the Middle East. But the awesome part about it is they're continuing to give back, even though they don't have to. A cannon will go off, considering how special today is. I'm happy that they're here, and I'm happy that they're continuing to give back, even though they don't have to.
Very well put, Eric, and Mike as well. Just a couple of facts today. They're going to shoot cannons 3 times during the national anthem. Each time COD scores, and Georgia Military Institute, and at each quarter, the signal the end of the quarter, and then at the end of the game. So it's going to be a good one. Just awesome to see that they're here today and just to show that football's a game, but there's a lot more going on besides football in this country and, of course, around the world. Here at the commercial break, after the commercial break, we're going to talk about what's going on around campus that everyone that's watching this show can do after the football game starting next week. You're listening to a live broadcast of the COD football show here at Bob McDougall Stadium.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome to the COD pregame show. I'm Kyle Smith along with Eric Katz and Mike Laifenhagen. And as we talked about just before the commercial break about what's going on around College of DuPage's campus, let's start with the Laps with the Chaps 5K run walk. It's going to be on Saturday, October 18th, 2014, noon to the food truck rally is from noon to 6 p.m. It's going to be a sunset race. Mike, have you ever run a 5K before?
I'm going to tell you right now, no. I have not. I am not one of those persons, even though I am an athlete,
to go run. Persons, not people.
No, persons, because I will tell you I'm going to run on command. That is probably the only time. But, hey, I'm happy for people that love to go out and go do that and experience that. I would love to say I do it to stay in shape, but I'm telling you, I'd like to make sure I make it through the whole race, and I'm telling you, I probably won't. So, yeah, but I'm happy that people love to come out and do that. It's great for this community, and it's exciting that people love to do things like that to stay in shape and just be around each other and have a good social atmosphere.
I'll make sure not to sign you up for the upcoming Chicago Marathon.
That'd be great. I probably won't make it. So.
Looks like you've run a 5K before, though, Eric, looking nice and thin.
Well, Kyle, on the count of my knees, I think I'd barely make it a few blocks. If I was ever running the Chicago Marathon, I'd probably pass out by the time I get to Halstead.
We're not very active, if you can tell.
But you're a former football player.
I am.
Come on,
I do stay in shape, but I'm going to tell you, long distance running is not my forte.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me, Mike. You're a safety. You're supposed to be good at running around the field and hitting people.
I am, but I'm not. I don't like running for no distance. You know, that's different. We're all different. I'm sorry, I can't speak for everybody, but
Kyle, there's a reason I'm not in his shape or playing with those guys over there.
It's the Laps with the Chaps. It's from noon to 6. You can savor the flavors of popular Chicago and DuPage mobile eateries at the first ever food truck rally in DuPage County. And just more about that, if you want to participate, go on the website www.cod.edu/5K. And the 5K race packets include a $2 COD food truck rally. Mike, looking forward to it. Obviously, you said you're not going to be doing it, but should be a good one.
I'm not going to lie. I'll be there for the food. I love food, so I'll definitely make it to maybe get a couple plates out of that, you know.
And that's all we have for today's pregame show. Thanks for watching. I'm Kyle Smith. That's Eric Katz. And that's Mike Laifenhagen. I don't like to run 5Ks. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the football game starting at 1 p.m.
There's no place like home.
Getting home safely is just a click away. But making sure your child is in the right seat is just one of the steps down the road to safer travels.
I don't know how it works.
Find the right seat for your little one's age and size.
We know what you told us.
There's no better way to get home safely. Know for sure that your child is in the right seat. Get all the facts at safercar.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
At this time, our colors are being presented by the Illinois National
Welcome to College of DuPage and McDougal Stadium here with Eric Katz, and I'm Michael Laifenhagen, ready for this great day of college football. Georgia Military Bulldogs play the home team, College of DuPage, at 1 p.m. today, and we're about to have the coin toss start. Eric, are you excited for what's about to go down today?
Mike, excited is an understatement. I am ecstatic. We're bringing back old traditions that have been buried underneath the dirt since 1974. The cowbells are out, the fans are rocking, Georgia Military is getting ready to go, and we're about to see a great football game. This is going to be, Mike, a real clash of the Titans.
Yes, sir. We're about to do the coin toss right here between all the captains out on the field and do also the national anthem. As everybody here today, please just take off your hats as the national anthem comes as we stand for it. And Eric, this should be a great game, great atmosphere, great two teams, both athletic, new coaches. Well, one former coach has started a great tradition at Georgia Military, and a new coach, second year under at College of DuPage. Coach Foster, Matt Foster, has done a great job with these teams, leading the team back last year for to a bowl game for his first year, and then his second time here this year, leading the team 3-1 at the start of the season.
He finished off with a 7-4 record last year. And man, oh man, and it was a great year, Mike. Even though we lost to ASA College, that season was a fun memory. As despite losing 3 tough ones, 2 of them in Iowa Western, COD bounced right back on the horse and wound up going all the way to New York for the Carrier Dome Bowl, played in Syracuse, New York. And this is going to be a great game. Mike, Zach Mahoney, people are saying he's been the surprise player of the year for the Chaparrals.
They are, Eric, and we'll continue talking about that, but right now we're about to have the national anthem done by the National Guard, who have come today and have brought the cannon from Afghanistan that's been deployed in 2009. Also, the 4 soldiers from that, 4 veterans from that overseas that have come back to help us do the national anthem today at College DuPage.
One of our alumni, Mike, Matt Ron, who actually played arena football for several teams, most recently in 2012 with the Cleveland Gladiators, is out here on the field, so he's able to celebrate with us. It's good to have him back in town. Unfortunately, Mike, we couldn't get one of our biggest ones, which was Paul Spicer. He played defensive end for a few NFL teams, most recently with the New Orleans Saints, but right now he's an assistant coach with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
He is, and that is great that we have alumni coming back, come to enjoy the atmosphere that has still been great tradition at College DuPage. Great football still being played, great players still getting sent out to great teams all over the nation to keep this tradition alive of great football at College DuPage.
I have never seen the team run out onto the field. It's been normally a walk in the park for them, but now like this, I mean, the first homecoming in 40 years. Mike, all I gotta ask is, what took them so long?
Remove all caps.
It never was anything that took us too long, Eric. It was more of us just getting our motto back, our mojo back, us really understanding who we are and what we love to do.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the rampart we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing just that star-spangled banner and wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Woo!
Ow! That was beautiful.
There's one more.
There's one more coming. Let's go. Back to business. All right, and that was the sound of the cannons, Mike. This place is buzzing.
This place is buzzing, Eric. It is time for college football today. Starting at 1 p.m., College of DuPage and Georgia Military. We're about to see some helmets rock, some cheers going from the crowd, and exciting gameplay by both of these teams. I'm too excited, Eric. What is your predictions on this game today?
My prediction is, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. This is the toughest defense that Georgia Military has faced yet. The last time they faced a defense this tough was in the national championship game against East Mississippi Community College. I think, Mike, 17-10 is my final score, with DuPage doing just enough on offense, just threading the needle in to put the dagger in for the victory.
Very nice call, Eric. For my predictions, I'm saying I've seen a lot of high-quality players out here on the field, players that can make plays on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. I really think we could see a flashy type game, but even in the mid-20s to 30s, and I really feel the same way. COD can pull it out. I believe they have enough players and enough charisma with each other, even though under Coach Foster, his second year, that they can really do some damage in the NJCAA by knocking off the 16th ranked team, Georgia Military.
And COD deferred to kick off, and they're going to kick off to Georgia Military. Returning for them is number 23, Monty Trilon, and number 20, Nesbitt Quez. They haven't returned a touchdown yet this year, but we're about underway here. Mike, this is as loud as I've seen Bob McDougall Stadium to date.
Yes, sir, Eric. We have a lot of people here. We had a great tailgate earlier, and it looks like everybody stayed for the game. That's what I love. I love a great crowd atmosphere. Gets those players going, gets the blood rushing, just makes this place more enjoyable to be at. Makes us players feel like home and that we can be whoever we want, and that's pretty much just being insane and crazy. So we're about to have the kickoff.
All right, they're breaking the huddle now, and Matt Rodriguez is going to kick off to begin the homecoming game, the first one in 40 years. I cannot wait until it's kicked off. And we're underway. It's a line drive kick. It take back all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And that's where Georgia Military is going to get the ball.
That was a great kick, Eric. That man can kick the ball deep, especially with having the wind at his back. This would be great for the special teams if we get into any punt situations. We can make deep field advantages in the red zone, and our defense can take care of itself if they come in with their head on straight and go within their system. But we have to contain this amazing running back from Georgia Military. Game tackle, hard hitting, and understand your assignments.
And here they come, Mike, led by number 14, Tyler Herman. Emmanuel Birds gets the start today for them. And there he is, Mike, number 2, Javon Robinson.
I'm telling you, Eric, this man is all power. He has enough speed to get away from people when he gets into open space. But I'm telling you, he's another thing. Look at that! To start the game, COD has an interception, and it looks like they're going to return it to the 10. That is what I'm talking about, Eric. That is what I love to see. An awesome defense, ready to play on game day.
My buddy, Tavares Wade, picks up number 4. That was Tyler Herman to begin the game, and COD capitalizes on excellent field position. The first pick in 40 years of homecoming. Man, COD has gone out to a great start. That is Wade's first interception of the year. And they're going to line up on offense with Zach Mahoney and Martin Perez. What a start.
An amazing start, Eric. And like I was talking about in game day, the offensive line has to be the rock today for this team. If they get them moving, everything else is going to get them moving, and Zach has to be the leader of this team.
Perez up the middle, and it's a touchdown! On the first play of the game, Martin Perez takes it from 10 yards out, and COD is rocking and rolling.
Rocking and rolling, and there goes the cannon, Eric. We're up 6-0 on the Georgia Military Bulldogs on a great run, a great offensive line execution, and a great play call by Coach Pass. Let's see if we can keep it up on the field goal team, which has to be strong today. Another great special team aspect that we have to have from College of DuPage to make sure we can go down to the wire with this team.
And we have an injured player already on the field now, as a D lineman looks like he collapsed right on the spot. That can't be too good, especially when you're in the first few seconds of the game.
Like I told you, Eric, today is going to be a hot one on the field.
And that is number 52, Parker Solomon.
We're going to go hit a break here while the players down on the field. We'll be right back to you with College of DuPage College Game Day.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Do you wear this?
All right, number 52 is getting taken off the field with some help. He looks like he's walking okay, and Matt Rodriguez is going to line up for the kick after Martin Perez took it from 10 yards out. thanks to the interception by Tavares Wade. There was a miscommunication with the receiver. They thought it was a button hook, but it was turned out to be a fly route, and COD capitalized.
Great instincts right there by Tavares Wade, being the great corner that he is. Really understanding the breaking on the ball, really spying on the quarterback while he was playing that route of that wide receiver. And great job by the offense with the great play call of Coach Passarelis, and the offensive line held it, and lowering your shoulders is what's going to be the key thing for these running backs. And we have missed another field goal.
And the extra point is no good, but nevertheless, Mike, COD is up 6-0.
Correct, Eric, and it's just the start of the game. Just the start of the game.
And with just a few seconds gone, Georgia Military already finds himself in a hole. And with 14 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, your score is COD 6, Georgia Military nothing.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Matt Rodriguez is going to kick it away here for the Chaparral. Last time he put it into the end zone for a touchback, and just one play later, COD picked it off and scored a touchdown.
They did, Eric, and I'm telling you, there's not a lot of wind today, but I'm telling you, this man can boot the ball. If he can keep these guys back in their own field position and the defense can keep capitalizing like that, it's going to be a long day for Georgia Military, but I'm telling you, you can't turn your back on these guys or fall asleep. Georgia Military has great athletes, and they're going to turn around with a great coach.
They also have the best player in the country, number 2, Javon Robinson, the Auburn commit.
Yes, they do.
Rodriguez kicks a line drive kick into the end zone, and 23 is going to take it out. He's at the 10. He gets it outside to the 15, the 20, and he gets a hole, and COD wraps him up at about the 22-yard line.
Good wrap up there by the kickoff team. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to stay in their own lanes. They're going to have to do their responsibilities. Everything today has to click on every aspect and element that COD wants to put on the field. I'm telling you, Eric, they almost have to play a perfect game. I know perfect is a different type of word I'd like to use, but I'm telling you I'm not to use it today. Perfect is what College DuPage is going to have to play to beat this team.
And there they come with Zach Herman in the backfield at quarterback, and also number 2, Javon Robinson. They line up in the shotgun formation, two tight ends, two wide receivers, one to the left and one to the right. There's the snap. Handoff is to number 9, and that is Jordan Brown, and he is gone. He's gonna take it into the end zone, and just like that, Georgia Military responds.
As I told you, Eric, this team is fast. This team has players. This team is athleticism. I'm telling you, COD, you have to take care of your responsibilities. Georgia Military doesn't have an average line, doesn't have just a small line. This offensive line is big and is fast, and they will come find you. They will come attack you. Same with these running backs. They will hit their lanes. They will hit their seams, and they will hit them hard. And their eyes are on the end zone, as you can see that he just ran for about a 60-yard touchdown.
Nicholas St. Germain's going to kick the extra point here. And it's up, and it's good. And so seconds after the COD touchdown, Georgia Military takes the lead 7-6.
Thank you, dear. Well, you're very supple. Just like I was at your age. Back then, I was a sex expert. Used to call me the buttered biscuit. I know about birth control, too. So you can ask me anything, baby.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
Have you had sex in this car yet?
Number 20, Martin Perez.
All right, and Georgia Military gets ready to kick the ball here to give it to the Chaparrals, hopefully to respond after the Georgia Military touchdown. And they're lined up. Germain runs off to the ball, and we're off. It's a line drive kick off to the right. It's gonna be taken by Gregory at about the 4-yard line. Gregory Gregory gets it to the outside, and he's taken down at the 30-yard line.
Great return right there by Kyle Gregory. Really hit the seam hard, really had great vision right there. Here we go again with an offense by Kyle Gregory, led by Zach Mahoney at quarterback. A great leader, a poised quarterback, really knows what he's doing in the pocket and with this behind this offensive line. Hopefully he can keep it clicking after that first touchdown score they just had.
Mahoney, he's going to line up in the shotgun formation with 4 wide receivers, 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Perez to his right, the running back. Mahoney is going to be barking out the signals. Now at the ball. Takes it, short pass, and it's almost intercepted as it was bobbled out of the hands by number 85. That was number 35, Rob Nsinga.
We have very good receivers, Eric, but I'm telling you, we have to be able to catch the ball today. Zach has to put the ball in the right spots with these corners. They're very quick and really know how to read the eyes and disguise themselves.
And Perez is going to be going nowhere as he wrapped up back at the 25-yard line. Looks like a rough start to the COD offense as they take their first official possession.
It has been, Eric. This offensive line really has to be on their P's and Q's today. This defense for Georgia Military will switch up their schemes and disguise their great players and let them shine within their defensive schemes of what they play against COD in their offense.
Mahoney in the shotgun formation, two wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Their snap, takes the snap, dropping right. Mahoney, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked back at the 14-yard line. That is number 11. That was Dante Beckham.
Dante Beckman, I'm telling you, he's an athletic outside linebacker to DN. This man can get up the field, uses his hands well, as you just saw, being able to get to Zach and make the sack. I'm telling you, our offensive line, our tackles are going to have to play low, use their feet and use their hands and use their weight and push these guys back. As you can see, the linebackers play really close. They really like to get up in the action and make plays. Our coaches are going to have to see that and make some adjustments.
Short kickoff, not a very good kick, but it's gonna take a military bounce at about the 38-yard line. Austin Ridges was the one who kicked it.
As we go to break right here for College Game Day at College of DuPage.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play, what you wear, how you dance, or even what direction life takes you. You just need to be there. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
College of DuPage with Eric Katz and Michael Lavenhagen. The score right now is College of DuPage 6, Georgia Military 7, as Georgia Military comes out onto the field on offense.
Tyler Herman in the backfield with 4 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. There's the snap. Herman drops back. There's the pressure. He's going to scramble out. He's going to try and scramble out of there, and he's going to trip to the ground as he is sacked by College of DuPage.
Terrell Smith comes in off the edge and makes a good play. Oh, never mind. It is Chuck Teague. That is a great defensive end, though. I even called them both out for no reason. Terrell Smith on the right, Charles Teague on the left. I'm telling you, if they can pinch their ears back, they can get at this quarterback. They can be the game difference of this game.
And the fans are buzzing now. Tyler Herman all the way back to the 44-yard line. Herman with 2 men in the backfield with 3 wide. Herman's going to take the handoff. It's handed off to number 1. That was Alexander Jackson, and he's taken down, but a flag is back at the 42-yard line.
There's a holding, Eric, on one of the offensive linemen. I'm pretty sure it's the guard. I'm telling you, if these defensive linemen want to get in there to keep their shoulder pads low, but keep their eyes up, really try to make plays. These linebackers have to get their hands, use their hands, and get off the blockers and go make plays too. I'm telling you, we have to get engaged. We have to be physical with this team because they're so fast. If you take one wrong step to the right, they're gone to the left. I'm telling you, they know what they're doing. They understand their schemes like the back of their hand, Eric. So right here, took them back 10 yards for a holding penalty. Let's see what we're going to see now, Eric. We might see a little bit of pass and play. Hopefully COD's ready for a trick play and understands their audibles for what they have to do on defense.
Herman lines up in the shotgun formation. Javon Robinson in the backfield, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Herman takes the snap, drops back. There's a flag down. And Solner is going to take a pass. Pass is complete to Robinson, and he's taken down by number 2, that is number 8, Zergrakis Letman, and there's a flag on the play at about the 33-yard line.
I believe there's another holding, Eric. This offensive line is really trying to stick with the quickness of COD's defensive line. Our defensive line is very quick. We do a lot of crisscrossing seams that we go to different gaps. We play a one-gap defense, but we crisscross all the time, staying low. And this offensive line for Georgia Military is very big and very strong, but I'm telling you, you can wear them out quick if you want to get down and you want to play hard and physical with them.
Holding against the Bulldogs.
And that's their first 3 penalties of the year, Mike. They are tied for first and one of the most least penalized teams.
Also, false start on the Bulldogs. That penalty is declined.
It's 2nd and 46, Mike.
Wow, Eric. I'm going to tell you right now, this is when we're going to see these flashy wide receivers from Georgia Military come out. And I'm telling you, this quarterback right here, hopefully COD's ready. This man can throw a deep ball if he's connected with one of these wide receivers, and they will go get the ball at the highest point.
Herman takes the snap, drops back. He's well protected. And he's a hard hit. It's a hard hit by number 2, Josiah Daly. Pass is complete to number 14, Emmanuel Byrne.
That is what I'm talking about. You get out. He went to his keys. He got to his zone, flipped his head around, found where the quarterback was throwing the ball, planted his foot, and he went to go rock some heads. That's my buddy JoJo down there, big number 2-2.
And
I'm loving this.
A shotgun, and second, it was only a gain of 2. 3rd down and almost a mile. Ball is instead of starting in COD territory, they are all the way back in their own territory. Shotgun formation. Three wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Herman takes a snap, drops back. He's well protected. Takes it, gives that bomb. And it's picked up by College DuPage. That is number 5. That was Thad Little. 2nd interception of the day for Tyler Herman.
I didn't tell you for no reason, Eric. COD is the 3rd-ranked defense in the nation for a reason. We have athletes on this side of the ball, and I'm telling you, they're going to be the game changer today if we want to pull off this win. As we come back here for College Game Day at College DuPage, we're going to take a break right here.
Get your ass, please. You're not sitting here.
Yes, I am.
Move. Give it to him hard.
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Back at COD for College Game Day. We're here with the COD on offense right now.
Mahoney in the shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Man in motion. Handoff is to Perez. And he's taken down the backfield by number 2. That's
42.
Number 42, Antonius Sims.
Antonius Sims. He's on the other side of the defensive line. He plays the 3 technique for Georgia Military. This man loves to play low and loves to get physical. These guards are really going to have to hold him back with their 3-4 defense.
Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. There's the snap. Mahoney drops back. Pass is complete to number 20. That was Martin Perez, and he's down at he falls down to about the 30-yard line.
Couldn't keep his ground, Eric. If he could keep his ground, he would be all right.
Short game.
As I'm going to bring in right now, as he just came in about the 10-minute mark of the first quarter, is my buddy Kyle, who is also accommodated with us today on College Game Day.
Thanks for having me today, Mike, and it's a beautiful game today. I think that was the right decision by the quarterback for Georgia. 3rd and 44, you probably just want to throw a deep pass because if it's intercepted and you're tackled right away, it's about as good as a punt.
Pass was complete. As it was a quick shovel pass, as Mahoney felt the pressure at about the 34-yard line, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. as the Chaparrals are bringing out their punt team.
You're definitely right, Kyle. They definitely made the right decision. It was just a little bit of a miscue. But I'm telling you, we're going to have to watch out for it later in the game because even though they're making adjustments right now, it's not over for Georgia Military. But it looks like they have held COD to punt right here. And if this man can get another good punt and put the defense for COD in good field advantage against this Georgia Military offense, we should be okay. This is a great punt right here. He's going to let it bounce. Can we go get it?
Oh, and it's going to be a touchback, guys. Number 37, that is Jacob Toure, was sprinting like a Usain Bolt to get it out, but unfortunately the ball is going to be placed at the 20-yard line.
Eric,
and we're going to take a break. You're listening to College DuPage Football.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And we're back at Bob McDougall Stadium. I'm Kyle Smith, sharing the mic duties today with Mike Laifenhagen and Eric Katz on the other side of the mic as Georgia Military will take the ball here. Interesting decision there by the punt returner for Georgia Military, Case Woodward, as he had just let that go, and they were almost inside their own 5-yard line.
Herman takes the snap. He's going to and that handoff to Robinson as he wrapped up in the backfield by that's Charles Teague and number 6 Steve Machalzik.
I like the way that the defense is playing for COD today, Eric. A lot of penetration, not letting the offensive line take the upper hand in this one. Just a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Now what we have to see is maybe a little bit better. We saw a good punt by Austin Rivers on that last one, but we got to have at least 30-yard punts to try to pin Georgia Military back in their own territory.
And Herman making adjustments at the line. Number 9, that's Jordan Brown, who had the 78-yard runs in the backfield. And he's gonna take the handoff. He gets a hole, and he's tripped up at about the 24-yard line by Charles Teague and Steve Machalzik.
The advantage that Georgia Military is going to have today is that running game. As the first play of the game for them on offense was a 77-yard running play that went the other way for a touchdown. But the pass defense for COD has been really good today. Wouldn't you say so, Mike?
Yes, sir, it has, Eric. We have a great Kyle, we have a great secondary. They really get what they have to do and really make adjustments to their assignments and responsibilities. As you can see right there, almost another pick. They're really playing a man-to-man concept against this Georgia Military offense, which I don't know if the Bulldogs have picked up on it yet. But I'm telling you, COD can stay on it. They're going to create a lot of problems for this Georgia Military offense.
Number 30, that's Monty. John Monty's going to punt the ball away here to the Chaparrals. Let's get inside the red zone territory, because that's the key to getting Georgia Military off balance. As despite giving up a 78-yard run early, COD has been able to find their groove on defense again. There's the snap, and it's away. It's a misstep, and it's going to bounce. It's going to take a Military bounce at about the 48-yard line, where number 7, that's Kawan Williams, is going to down it. And so, with 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining, 7-6, Military leads. You're watching College DuPage Football.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
And we're back to COD football. I'm Kyle Smith along with Eric Katz in the backfield here. Zach Mahoney. And he'll wait for the snap. He'll get it, and it's a fake run, and he'll take it himself. And he'll get inside the 40, right at the 45, and he's tackled there by Jarner Jones. Nice way to start the drive there, Eric.
I agree, Kyle. It was a good QB draw to the right, excuse me, the left, and the Chaparral seem to be moving the ball well, moving the ball so far, but they have to get inside the territory in order to respond. The 2 men in the backfield, 3 wide. There's the snap. It's a handoff, and he's taken down at about the 39-yard line.
I think they got the first down, Eric. That was a great run right there. He really found the hole, cut it up. It was a little bit of a bobbled snap, but the running back Perez definitely got it. And looks like they're moving the chains for a first down. The communication has been well by the COD offense led by Zach Mahoney. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1 man in the backfield. There's a snap. Mahoney dropping back. There's some pressure. And it's incomplete. He overthrew. That was number 38, Justice Brantley, the running back.
Great job stepping up into the pocket, knowing the pocket was collapsing. He still relied on his receivers. That's what I love about Zach Mahoney. Really trusting his receivers, really trusting the scheme of his coach, and relying on his offense to get through. If he does have to put it in his own hands, he will make plays, but he will always go with his first option, which is the play that has been put on the field.
2nd and 10, ball on the 40, 4 wide receivers, shotgun formation. There's the snap. Handoff is to Beeks. Beeks gets a little bit of hole, and he's wrapped up at about the 43-yard line, probably because of forward progress.
Forward progress, but they ran to the short side of the field, Eric. A man like that of Marquez Beeks, you have to get him out in the open. He's a flashy player, has great moves and great speed, great quickness, and has great vision. That kind of dude needs to be out there in the open to really make plays. I'm telling you, they're going to set him up more with screen plays and more short passes where you can really see what he can do.
They're lining up with 2 backs in the backfield, 3 wide. Mahoney barking out the signals now as the ball. Play action. Handoff. It's to complete to Ellison. Ellison gets it all the way up to about the 34-yard line. The 44-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great job there by the Georgia Military defense. They read screen all the way, had 2 defenders to read it, and tackled the running back right away. So we got 4th and 6 here, and it looks like they're going to go for it, Eric.
Mahoney, Coach Foster decided he's going to go for it. Knowing the gunslinger Coach Foster is, they're going to go for it. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 1 man in the backfield, and 1 tight end. There's the snap, and Mahoney punts it. It's a fake punt. And Beeks is going to let it drop at about the 1-yard line. Good punt by Zach Mahoney.
Wow, how about that? It looked like they were going for it on 4th and 6, and Foster plays a conservative by having his quarterback do a pooch punt, and they're inside. And now Georgia Military has it inside their 5-yard line. You ever seen a play like that before, Mike?
Oh, yes, sir, I have. It's a great one to do if you especially know your quarterback's athletic, and that looks like what we have right there. Now, this is a great time for the defense really to put a capitalization on this first quarter right here with almost 5 minutes left if they can nicely knock in a safety.
That'd be awesome, especially with the defense shutting down the pass early. And they're coming back onto the field now, Georgia Military is, as they line up at about the 2-yard line. Javon Robinson's back in the backfield. He has had 1 carry today, which he went nowhere. They're lining up with 3 backs in the backfield. It's an odd formation, Mike.
It is, Eric, but it's just to try to get out. It looks like they're gonna. Oh, I think they stopped it early, Eric. They were about to take him down for a safety. I loved how close these linebackers were playing to the line, and that's how you have to play. Ears pinned back, eyes up, and ready to go hit somebody, because you definitely can get him in the end zone if you'd like to with any kind of miscue from this offensive line from the Bulldogs.
They're lining up. Ball is at the 1-yard line. You can't mess around here. And they're going to break the huddle. They're lining up with, again, the same formation as earlier, 3 backs in the backfield. And he gets the running back, gets it up, number 9, Jordan Brown, gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Gains about a yard on the play.
Georgia Military isn't being very disguisable with their offense right now either, Eric. It looks like they're about to bring in more skilled players. It looks like they're about to go to their passing game. But you really can kind of see what they're trying to do, putting 3 running backs in the backfield, really knowing when they want to run the ball, and bringing out 3 bringing out 3 wide when they want to pass. Nothing really disguisable, but they understand the athletes that they have and want to use them in the ways they want to.
There's the shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield, 3 wide. Herman takes a snap. It's a short pass, complete to number 8. That was Zacharias Letman. And it's not going to be enough for a first down as he takes it up to about the 10-yard line.
Beautiful catch there by Letman. Not a great pass, but just full extension. Got his hands out and caught the football. Unfortunately, it's going to be here for a 4th down as Georgia Military will punt. And deep for the Chaparrals is Alexander Jackson.
Excuse me, Kyle. That's number 1, Marquez Beeks, who's going to take it back. And they're going to be punting from their own end zone. COD looks like they're going to line up and try and block it.
Sorry, that's Marquise Beeks. Alexander Jackson plays for Georgia Military. Even the great ones make mistakes. But Marquise Beeks to receive it. Very nice punt. Wow, nice, lot of spin on that one. Beeks will catch it, and he's got nowhere to go, but he turns lanes, and he'll eventually be brought down there. And it looks like it's number 34, Keith Gordon. And that will put the Chaparrals at about the 38-yard line inside their own territory. You're listening to a live broadcast of College of DuPage football.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Ready or not, here I come.
Take time to be a dad today.
Daddy, I'm gonna find you.
All right, and for those who missed earlier, Zach Mahoney just threw his 2nd interception of the year to number 21, Case Woodard, and they line up at the 46-yard line where Tyler Herman and company are going to take over, and the defense is back on the field.
So this, yeah.
3 wide receivers, 2 backs in the backfield. It's a flea flicker. Machalzik, he's hit on the play, and it's an overthrow as number 14, Emmanuel Bird, was the intended receiver on the play.
Yeah, I don't really understand that play call there, Eric. They just got the momentum back with that interception. Run the football, keep it safe, get some yardage, and try to run that COD defense ragged. But a flea flicker call on 1st down inside COD territory, that was a little bit of a head scratcher for me there.
Tyler Herman in the back is lining up with 2 backs in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. Handoff is done, and there's a fumble, and it's a fumble on the play as Robinson missed the handoff, and it's going to be a 3rd down as it looks like Georgia Military stumbled on that ball and was able to recover it. They lead the league in turnovers.
I'm not sure if that was a Georgia Military running back or Curtis Enos, the way he was holding that football. Of course, Mike, watching all those Bear games, you should probably remember Curtis Enos and how much he was bad at holding the football.
Oh, yeah, you know, we can blame it on either one. I've been in the running back position, too, where you want to say you hold the ball wrong. Oh, you didn't take it when you're supposed to. I don't know. You just kind of got to get it figured out, I guess. But, yeah, it's a little bit of a miscue as the quarterback takes the ball. And it's a big sack. And the ball's loose. Georgia Military gets it back, but that was a big sack by Travell Smith and the linebacker number 44.
Chuck Teague and number 10, Brian Hansford.
Sherrod Graham.
And Sherrod Graham. And Brian Hansford, I heard, was in there too, but knocked the ball loose. That was a great job right there by these players. Really getting in there, pinching their ears back. And that quarterback, great job stepping up in the pocket, but I'm telling you, if you're going to throw the ball, you better throw it quick because defense of College of DuPage is coming.
Marquez Beeks is going to return it here as the military is going to punt it away here. And Chaparral's got in front of it, but weren't able to block it. And they're just going to let it go. And it's going to take a Chaparral bounce at about the 28-yard line.
29-yard punt down.
Wasn't a bad punt right there, you know. Looks like the wind maybe have caught it a little bit as high as it went. A great hang time on it, though. But we'll see what the offense can do for COD. They've been doing all these little short pass routes, you know, really trying to get in sync, I guess, getting a rhythm. But I really feel like if they can throw a deep ball with Zach, they can really start clicking because these wide receivers are very athletic and very physical and they want to go get the ball. And Coach Pass, I know he has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. I know you want to stick to your system, but hey, if you got to spread out your playbook, you might as well go ahead and do it.
2 backs in the backfield, two wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Mahoney barking at the signal, now at the ball. Handoff is to number 21. That was Nick Hawthorne. And he was number 20, Martin Perez. And it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. The running game's just not getting going, Kyle.
Yeah, it's not. And yeah, just not a good job by the offensive line right now, trying to push back these defenders. Now, it's a great Georgia defensive team, but if COD wants to win this one, they're going to have to run the football effectively. You can't put all the pressure on your quarterback, Zach Mahoney.
Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap. It's a little swing pass. It's complete, and he's juking around, and Martin Perez gets it up to about the 35-yard line.
When it's not working with your running game, what's the second best option? Some screen passes. Keep it safe. Keep it simple for your quarterback. Try to get him some confidence. He just threw an interception on the last drive, so just screen passes, short passes. Try to give your quarterback some confidence here.
3rd and short now for the Chaparrals. Ball is at they mark him down at the 34-yard line. Mahoney lines up in the shotgun formation with 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 tight end, and 1 wide receiver to the left. And 1 man in the backfield. Mahoney barking at the signal now at the ball. Takes a short pass, is complete to number 14. And that was T1 Swain, as he was that's number 45. The tight end, Darren Phillips. And it's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Chaparrals.
Darren Phillips took a shot from the defender of Georgia Military, but tight ends, Mike, they're supposed to take shots. They're big boys. They can take it.
Big boys, definitely. That was a big boy right there. You heard that shot from up here. We're really high up here. But I'm telling you, I love seeing a hard-hitting game, and hopefully they can keep it going. It looks like Georgia Military came back in with the blitz by the inside linebacker right there. I can't really see who the number is right now. 42. For Georgia Military, Sims and Antonius really flew in off the blitz on the inside, and 2nd and 13 for Chaparrals. And I'm telling you, I don't know about this run game for the Chaps, but the passing game's looking pretty well for them.
It's getting started, Mike, but at the end of the 1st quarter, the score is 7-6. Military has the lead, but it's getting going. They're kind of just trying to. It's like turning on a lawnmower, Mike, and there's the cannon there that can catch me unexpectedly. And it's like revving up a lawnmower. Got to give it some time. Got to pretty much pull back on the string and let it go.